morning everybody, this is Johnny S with another R6 vlog. Today's topic, another controversial issue. We're going to talk about gender theory. Could piss a lot of people off, truth be told, but it was an issue that I wanted to discuss since a long time now. I've been hearing a lot of stupid shit lately from different people. Some that are you know, actually into the whole gender theory, some that experience some sort of gender dysphoria, and I wanted to state my opinion because, you know, you only hear this silly shit, at least as per my perception, silly shit. And I wanted to state my opinion. That's it. It's nothing but an opinion. I will back it up, some things that I say based on some things and why I believe that it is the way it is. From then on, if you disagree and so forth, feel free to do so. As per previous video that I mentioned, tried not to be a snowflake, so, you know, if you're offended, it's okay. People do get offended. Take it. A little bit of introduction about me. My name is Johnny S, 44-year-old guy living in Greece. I grew up somewhat teenage years in Australia, and I've got a YouTube channel lately doing some videos about bike content, games, and in general many other topics. We're on top of a Yamaha 2006 moto. We got the bike for 14 plus years, and my YouTube channel is half Greek, half English. Everybody's in a rush. So, there's something wrong with this mirror. I don't like its position. Is it too that way, or try to figure it out? Anyway, so that's a little bit of introduction about me. A small update. The bike is going awesome. In respect to things that we've done to it, one of the latest things that we've done is the brake upgrade, and it's fucking beautiful. When I say beautiful, it's fucking beautiful. Another piece of information that I got from my mechanic, which goes to show that even after so many years of driving, you know, if you don't know certain things, you still learn. I was not aware that every now and then you do have to drain your, not drain, just sort of push the air out of your brakes. So as time passes, your brakes, based on the usage that you do, will create small little tiny bubbles, air bubbles, and these air bubbles, you can actually drain them. There's a process for that, and you need to do that every now and then. Not all the time, but every now and then. I did not know that, and I did not know that because this is usually, you don't do it unless you go into the track, unless you push the brakes and the machine, and usually, you know, because of the extreme heat on the fluid, that's when you will need to do it. And since I've never been to the track, I was not, you know, aware. Give me one moment. as I was saying, what was I saying? So anyway, with the bike update, everything is going good. And as far as one other new thing that I've gotten, finally, after all these years, is some bike pants. Hell yeah, baby, hell yeah. I got bike pants, da, 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 da. Like a little child. It's very windy. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, finally I got some bike pants. Very good, nice pants. I was waiting for what I'd like to call in Greece the fake Friday. Basically I'm talking about Black Friday, but in Greece, because it's ridiculous, they don't have actual discounts. They are fake discounts. Some of them are like 20% on specific things. It's just bullshit. Proper Black Friday is everything 50%, and people go crazy, you know what I mean? In Greece, it's nothing like that. So I call it Fake Friday. I was waiting for those pants to possibly drop in price on a Fake Friday, but that never happened. And because it's been a long time, one of the items that I wanted to buy, I actually got it. Got the pants, awesome pants, loved them. I wanted to test them a little bit more, and unfortunately because of work and the weather I didn't have the chance to go for a ride, like a chill out ride by myself. You know, when you go to work, unfortunately I have not figured out a way to wear those pants. It's only logical. I will still be able to wear them, but you know, not at work. Look at this shit. Obviously one of the reasons that I got them is for safety wise. They are of the Northcote brand. Lately many of the things, if not all, are Northcote, and I mean, why not? I've got, like I said again, no sponsors, but if a brand is good, it's good. What can you do? So they've got the full protection on the hips and on the knees. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, that's a little bit of an update about that, and I'll probably, you know, when I get to wear them more, do more video. So, gender theory. Today's subject, gender theory. There's not much I want to mention about gender theory, just a couple of key points, and from then on, you know, each one of you can do your own research, let's say. Gender theory is something not new, but unfortunately many people have been focused on that lately, let's say. Goddamn. And gender theory involves many things, including homosexuality, including transgenderism, transsexualism, all the gender related isms. People believe that, you know, it's just normal, it's part of life, you should accept it, you should embody it, and they've gone even to the extremes of trying to get people to, whether they agree with it or not, try to force them to agree with it, which is fucking moronic, because if I don't agree with something, I don't agree with something, you don't have to make me agree with it, you know what I mean? They are using the excuse of, you know, you cannot be bad to these people and you gotta accept them, and they are looking for your acceptance and buru 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 buru. It's all fucking bullshit, you know what I mean? Bullshit. There was never a time that, at least in the majority of things, that nobody accepted the fucking gays, you know what I mean? The homosexuals, the transsexuals, the whatever. Do you, I'll do me. Nobody gives a fuck about your sexual preference. I'll say it as simple as that. Nobody gives a fuck, a flying fuck. Okay? The fact that you're seeking for acceptance and this and that just shows that something is the matter with you in your mind. And I'm sorry to say this because it is logic. Something is wrong with you. Okay, you got issues. What you're doing is not normal. It's as simple as that. I ain't gonna, we're not gonna fucking bend reality to whatever the fuck you want, because you got things, and that also shows why you're looking for this acceptance and this and that. There's no real issue. Nobody turned around and said to you, we will not accept you. It's just that you're fixated in your mind. You know what I mean? You're fixated in your fucking mind. Seeking for acceptance, seeking for this, seeking for that. No, it's not that. It's just that you want to be accepted because you know that there's something wrong, and you don't like when people say there's something the matter with you. And that's why I'm saying it so evidently. There's something the matter with you. It ain't normal. And there's many arguments that have been done in the past. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? If you want to search, and I know that a lot of people know about it, but, and this goes both for the people that are it and for people that support it. You know what I mean? And possibly the dickheads that support it are even worse. They try to be like inclusive and new age and new thoughts. No, that type of shit is no progress. You know what I mean? That type of shit is no progress. That type of shit is fucking moronicness. And it's even worse. It's even worse than the people that have this issue. Gender theory began from a long time ago. One of the people that really played a huge role was a guy called John Money. John as in John, money as in give me the cash. I ain't gonna go into great detail because that's not the point of the video. We don't have that much time for me to super analyze things. Go online, read about the freaky dicky shit that he's done, experimentations and stuff. And if you support that, there's nothing much more that I can say other than you know, scum of society. So have a look at John Money, what he done. And he's one of the first people that actually fought for all this. So this whole gender theory, or gender dysphoria, let's call it, gender dysphoria is a mental illness. What the fuck is it doing? Gender, what? He's fucking 300 years old guy, that's why. And gender dysphoria is a fucking mental illness. It's an issue that people have that make them dysphoric. Hence why the name dysphoria. Dysphoria is a condition. You're dysphoric. At some point of time, they decided that you were not allowed to call gender dysphoria. You were not allowed to call it a disease. And if a disease is a disease, is a mental illness, let's call it not a disease, because you know what people will say, you know, if an illness is an illness and you're not allowed to call it an illness, then you got fucking issues, you know what I mean? You got fucking issues that you need to check them out. It's as simple as that. How are you going to help somebody that have an illness if you're not able to acknowledge that that is an illness? And there's been a lot of arguments that I had with people about what is normal and what do you consider normal to you. What is normal to you is not normal to somebody else. Fuckwits. The truth is truth. There's subjective and objective truth. Objective truth is based on fact. You know, the sky is blue. You can't turn around and say, nah, the fucking sky is not blue because I think, because I'm colorblind, I see it fucking purple. Okay, that's your objective truth. Sorry, your subjective truth. The objective truth, though, is that the sky is fucking blue, regardless of whether you believe it or not. And we're talking about truth here. We're talking about things that you can prove with science. And that is what normalcy has been based on. It's not what I consider normal, you fucking moron. What's normal to you, it's not normal to another person. You're a fucking idiot. You just like to shift the ball game as per your liking. Λοιπόν, just to get right into it. If everyone was gay, the human species will will not exist. Morons, that's normal. Okay, you understand now what the fuck normal is? You know, dicky and pussy go inside and clicky make the chaldy. I'm talking like fucking 10-year-old retards. Pussy whore with whore, not go inside, you fucking retard. A sword with a sword, you cannot, you know, fucking morons. That's what normal is. That's what we say that it's abnormal. An abnormality can also be called an anomaly, something that is not normal. An anomaly is something that you need to look into. By no means did anybody say that because you have this anomaly that we're going to fucking belt you or we're not going to treat you with responsibility and that we're not going to treat you with responsibility or this or that or whatever. Nobody said that. Who in the fucking right mind has ever done that, you morons? No one, never. Who have you seen that has gone up and belted a gay guy because he's just gay? Maybe fucking like BC, you fucking idiots. In today's age, nobody cares. You don't have to have your fucking gay prides and shit, and like, if you got your gay prides, what I'm gonna have? My straight pride. You fucking idiots. You don't need to do any of that shit, dude. Wake the fuck up. So unless you're able to accept that, at least if you're not sure that there's a possibility that it might be a mental illness, you will never be able to change. You will never be able to seek help. And there's many people that have been, you know, gender transitioned and gender this and gender that. Some people have untransitioned. And just to give an example of how moronic some of this shit is, there's people that have transitioned, transgender, okay, they've transitioned and then they have untransitioned because they regretted it in their life, because they realized that what they did was a mistake and they really regretted it. You know what I mean? And the trans community, since we'll talk about trans as well, it's not just homosexual, it's the whole gender bullshit. Let's stop the bike for a bit. And the transgender community has turned around to those people and they have called them transphobic. Kalimera. So just for you to understand how tragic it is, a person that was transgender has transitioned, then they detransitioned, meaning they turned back. So it was a boy, let's say, and had surgery or whatever and got hormonal therapy, he became a girl, and then he went back to becoming a boy. Why? Because he regretted, because he realized, you know, many things. And those things happen later in life as well, because there's a lot of diseases, a lot of problems. I mean, just being normal, and like I'm using normal I'm using normal on purpose, just to actually tone how, you know, there is normal and abnormalcy. Just being normal, having a normal body and growing old, you have problems, you get, you know, easier diseases, you have back pains, you have all these things. Think about now adding transgender surgery, fucking hormone therapy and all this shit, changing your body to what the fuck initially it was. You know what I mean? Imagine how many problems you will have, and because some people's problems get so hectic that they can't fucking take it, then they start realizing that, hey, that was just a fucking stupid mental illness. And usually when people don't have any problems, any issues, they start, you know, going into, they're going to that shit. That's why you don't see any third world countries fucking have any gender theory. Because they got fucking survival shit. They don't have the time for that shit. I'll put it as simple as that. So when the shit hits the fan, and some people have detransitioned, the transgender community has turned around to those people, and they've called them transphobic. Now think about it. A transgender person, I'm going to repeat it because it's fucking tragic. A transgender person has transitioned, has detransitioned, and they call him transphobic. What the fuck is transphobic? He was trans. You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. No sense. From no matter where the fuck you see it. And because I am sick and tired of people, you know, supporting all these fucking ideologies and shit, I'm just gonna say it as simple as that. I mean, it's a fucking mental illness. We don't hate you for it. We're not going to fucking hate you, belt you. We are here to help you. We do accept the fact that you feel that way. We cannot understand it fully because we are not it, okay? We're not going to talk bad to you, but simultaneously you can't make us accept this shit. All this pronoun bullshit, you gotta call me this, I ain't gonna call you shit, you dumb fuck. I ain't gonna call you shit, wake the fuck up, you got issues. And unless you realize that you got issues, you ain't never gonna change, you ain't never gonna seek the fucking help that you want. And that's why this acceptance bullshit will never be enough for you. You know what I mean? You can have the whole world turn around and just hug you and like, oh, I love you, beautiful transgender fucking person, gay, whatever the fuck you are, lesbian, yeah, I love you, I love you. It will not be enough for you. I guarantee you that. It will never be enough for you. Because there's something underlying there. There's an issue, there's a condition underlying. Unless you fix that, you figure out why you feel the way that you feel. It could be a psychological thing, it could be a hurtful thing, it could be many, many things. To go and take action and fuck up your body further, gonna cause you a lot of shit. Anyway, that's most of the things that I want to talk about, but the main focus of today's video that I want people to take away is that normal thing. What's normal to you? I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about normal. Normal, you fucking idiot. If we have it your way, the fucking human species is gonna get extinct. Just for the reproduction point. And I'm not talking about other things, which there are other things that I'm not mentioning. Just from the reproduction perspective. What the fuck are you talking about? And they use the excuse of there's gays in animals and shit. That's a fucking anomaly. Yeah, there's anomalies everywhere. Small percentage of anomalies. So they're trying to make the exception be the rule, which is not the case. Anyway, that's all I wanted to mention. I wish you all to have a good day. Think about what I said. And if you disagree, leave a comment. And we'll talk about it more. I'd like to thank you, everybody. Have a good day. And we'll talk soon. Goodbye.